Albion online. Today what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be running around doing our daily this morning. It's a Monday morning. We have a good chance of getting something Monday morning unless more people have seen the stream and on US West server and are doing technically kind of the same thing I'm doing. But hopefully we'll be able to grab more chests this way as well. We're gonna invite into the party. That's Anonymous Guy. Anonymous Guy joined me in my live streams. So Prince Sigma. And Prince Sigma, if you can make it down here and join me, sure thing. My brother also Delau is back. As soon as I joined the game, he invited me. It must be really early in the morning for Delau though. Oh yeah, somebody asked me to show me the route. So I'm gonna go ahead and also I'll cut this out and put it into a regular video. So I come down here, I come southeast, and I come down this little walkway right here. This allows me to check the two chests that could possibly be there, and then I run down this way like this. Now I see there's a chest there. There's no boss chest there, but that's okay. We're gonna exit out here and lose all aggro. Now the thing that goes in conjunction with this, you see the map is already big, is you open up here, you come to game settings. Inside game settings, if I can even remember where it is it under graphics? It's probably under interface. Right here, under interface, default zoom in world regions. So I believe default zoom in world regions is something like that. Is it? I can't remember. Yeah, something like that. Right? No. That's just the default. And so what you want to do is you want to change these settings so that it's zoomed in. I believe it's the 20% one. Closed regions. Yeah, this is the mini map right here. 20% is a good one. And what it does is it allows it to be zoomed in just enough, or at least for me, so that every time you zone, it's already zoomed in. And it's zoomed in so when you walk toward a location, in this case I'm walking toward this location right here for that chest. If you don't mind, can I copy your gear? Sure. Sure. I'm just gonna cloak here. That's the undead faith that just cloaked. Now, what we're gonna do here, because there's just so many glowy mobs, it's early in the morning, I need a little bit of practice. I'm gonna wear my full gear. I see a lot of glowy mobs. But we're going for that chest right there. Now, I don't see a boss down there, but that's fine. Because there's a lot of glowy mobs here Monday morning, our chances of finding something big are very much higher. Because it's Monday morning. Now, it's not early Monday morning, it's just Monday morning. Because I wasn't going to wake up super early. Even though I still did wake up early. I had to wake up early and then cook breakfast for the family. I don't know what I'm doing, obviously. I don't have roast pork going. That's my problem. We're gonna go big now. I don't want to risk any of this. Sweet. A book. Alright. Now there's 3 mages there, plus 2 swordsmen, plus possibly a goal if I get in. Now the mages you see right here, he's considered a glowy guy even though he's not glowing because of his design on his back as well as this guy. So there's actually at least 4 glowies. No, there's 5. So there's 5 glowy guys. Those mages are going to do a ton of damage. So I'm waiting for this to be at least 10 seconds. And now we'll go. Now we're probably gonna get frozen, that's fine. We're gonna hit the R key now, as soon as they're out. We hit the D key now. I'm in Mawar Gorge. I'll respond to him right after this fight. The R key again. Mawar Gorge. Chest runs. It is just a green. Put back in some regular gear. Run, 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 run. Okay. And then we got that chest, we'll just go back the same path this way. And we just do a little zigzag right here. We're gonna drop aggro right here. I don't want to lose my cape. Now I checked the chest here and the chest here. You're actually kind of close enough just beyond the map. You see there's no boss there, so that's going this way. Now we'll go this way. Run, run, run. Now normally when I get big chests, it's normally either in the northeast section or the southwest section on the farthest away. So when you're doing this zigzag like type of routine, and you notice there's no boss there, but that doesn't mean there's not a boss all the way in the back. Get rid of these mages because they always do a lot of damage here. Plus they're worth a good amount of fame. Now I run this way, and all I do is I like to check right over here. So when I run to this end right here, see if there's no boss there and there's no chest at the ends, that means someone has already cleared this out recently. And because of that, we're just going to go out and we're going to go the other way. So I've already checked most of the spots. Now I didn't check over here. I don't normally check over there because it's a lot harder to run that way. Maybe I should start going the other way. Actually, it's probably a better routine now that I think about it. So instead of going southeast, we go northwest on the northeast section. So I'm always constantly trying to improve the route as best I can. Now that we went southeast once, I literally hit the A key and I'm going out. Now we're going to go to the southwest section. And you see right here, here's a chest right here. And it's all about just being as quickly as possible, as fast as possible, to grab as many chests as you can. The more chests you get, the better chance you have at getting something. We're gonna see if we grab that, but we didn't. Okay. I don't see any glowy mobs there. So we can technically switch gears, but we won't be able to because this mage is coming, so. Just gonna wear it. Go faster. Hit him with this. Now I see how I placed them in a 3 spot, so I hit as many as I can. They're not grouped up. We're gonna hit the E key now. We're gonna focus down one of these mages. There you go. Now one mage. It's a purple chest. That's one purple. Monday morning. And it's literally only the second chest. 245k. Monday and Tuesday are always decent days. At least for me, on my server. Near almost a full inventory. We'll see if we can grab one more. Run, 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 run. And we'll do the same thing with the S shape. So we'll come back this way. So we already checked the chest there, chest there. There's none. We hit the R key now, so I can keep walking. Now there's no boss there and no chest there. I literally walked that way so I can see if there was a chest. Hit the D key so I can go down. No boss, no chest there, but that doesn't mean the boss won't be there back there. So I go Marwar Gorge first, then we go to Pen Uchaf, and then we come back to Marwar Gorge because someone has already cleared these out to see if we can grab it in a second time back. No boss there. Someone has literally already cleared these not too long ago. Oh, there's a chest there. So, because there's a chest there, and I know and I see it's there, we're just going to quickly check this and see if we can find anything. Get the R key back up. We'll get some hit points back here. Just keep running past it because there was no glowy mob, so we can keep going. I see no bosses here. We're going to drop aggro. We're going to walk over here. We're going to hit the A key. We're going to go run out. And run back in. We're going to go grab the other chest. Because there's no boss here, no boss here. Now, there could still be a chest over here. We're not going to risk it. Because we already know there's a chest back in the north, the southeast side. We're going to see if we can get that one before anybody else. So this chest is literally right here. So we're going to sprint, sprint, sprint. See if it's still there. And it is still there. But somebody might be here because all these mobs are gone. We're not going to risk even changing gear because I don't want someone else coming down here. We're just going to fight it with what we have. And if this just respawn, that means the bosses could be respawning too. Now I know Prince Sigma is saying something to me, so I'm pretty congratulations on search. Oh, you're watching the stream. And you're welcome to come join me, Prince Sigma. Yeah, I don't have to be doing this by myself. You're welcome to come down Marwar Gorge if you like. Alright, now that we got that chest, we're just going to run to see if the boss respawned. If it hasn't, we're going to go out. We're going to sell back at Fort Sterling. And then we'll run to Pen Uchaf. You can see here, all these mobs are cleared. That means that someone else is down here. Doing very technically the same thing I'm doing. Alright, no boss there. Well, we'll check down below, just in case. No boss there either. So we're going to hit the A key. We're going to get out. We're going to go to Fort Sterling Cell. We'll run to Pen Uchaf really quickly. We'll do a circle in Pen Uchaf. And I know somebody wanted me to make a regular video on this. I think it was SKK. Oh, forgive me if I forgot the actual username. SKKU? SKK? I can't remember. But if they ever join back in, I'll remember it visually. I'm not good at the user IDs and usernames as too much yet. Getting used. Excuse me. Getting used to it. Still recovering from my COVID sickness. This cough is never seeming to go away. Alright, sell this off. Now what I didn't even get to do yesterday is I didn't even do my farming. I got so engaged after Albion Online, I did Ultimate Online forever. And now people are literally even asking me for the Python scripts that go with that game. So that's a nice thing about Ultima Online Forever or Ultima Online General if they allow you to use Razor. You can type Python scripts or other type of scripts and you can learn coding just from playing video games. If you choose to be good at it and want to get good at the game. And I'm happy to share my scripts. Or they're not really my scripts, they're scripts from somebody else and then I modify them to use for myself. I did create a few scripts just for myself. And I can read and understand them and then modify them to my needs. But at this point, since the game is so old, there's somebody out there that's already created a very effective script in some way or some fashion and be able to use it. But anyways, Ultima Online, Albion Online. Let's see if we can get a decent amount of money here this morning. My main game is not Albion Online at the current moment. It is Ultima Online Forever. I know I haven't been streaming it too much because I didn't know if people were actually going to like it. But it sounds like more and more people want me to also keep playing Ultima Online. It's old game, definitely. Hi, you just started stream? I just started the stream 16 minutes ago. So yes, Jackie. I just ran through Mauer Gorge. I just got one purple chest. I am also streaming this with the intention to create this into a regular video. So that the regular video content, because somebody requested it, they wanted to see my exact routine. And hopefully they can watch this to see. And I'm going to just cut out these sections where I'm running to each place. And I'm going to try to merge a bunch of videos together just to showcase the routine I run. Because even though I run a certain static dungeon routine, it changes if I grab a chest. So if you grab a chest, then you have to think of quickly which way is a quicker way to go back to grab another chest. So now we're running to Penuchev real quick. We're going to do the circle. I actually even started off in the tier 5 area. I quickly ran down that one when I first logged in. There was too many people down there. There was literally like 6 or 8 people right at the entrance already going in. I was like, well, I'm not going to fight over all these other people for a chest in the tier 5. So that's why I ran to Mauer Gorge, where you can see there's a lot less people. There's still somebody running around there capping everything, but a lot less people and a lot higher chance to get silver. And so for the first 16 minutes of the game, I probably have already made 300,000 in silver that I've sold at the auction house. Rough estimate. So like I would use all this and use all this. I'm already at 27 million, right? And it's just about time to effort. And if I can get my rough average about at least 2 purple chests a day, it'd be pretty good. Now there was a boss up there. If he's still there, we'll come back for him. He's just a yellow one. I do normally go boss hunting if I'm trying to level up gear. You have some work? Alright, well thanks for stopping by, Prince Sigma, anonymous guy. Hello, 07. What does the 07 stand for, unexcited? Okay, so we're here. I'm going to sprint. If I see no chest here, we're going to take this path right here, this smaller path. And the main reason I'm taking this path is there's less archers that you have to run into, so you have to still dodge those archers there. Or salute. Ah, salutations. Thanks for explaining that to me. And you see how there's no archers or mages that you run into? That you don't have to? And see there's no chest there. So you run this right here. Now you do run into these ghouls and this one mage. But if you sprint past them like this, you see there's no chest there and no boss. So, hello sir, I'm here. Hi anonymous guy, welcome back. And now you see how there's a boss right there in the middle? So we're going to run to get that boss. head and 7 imagine left arm with hand. It makes perfect sense now that you've explained it to me. I'm excited. Salute. Hello, salute. Now it's gonna cloak. We're just gonna eat the cloak. And that's fine. We're gonna stay right here in between to grab no aggro. We're gonna switch to this one. And now we're gonna try to avoid this mob right here. We're gonna slowly hug the column right here and walk around the column without grabbing that mob. And we just fight the boss, just like normal. Hit the R key now. Swole Benji? I don't know who Swole Benji is. Jackie? Is it a YouTuber? I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched that many YouTube videos of Albion Online, so if it's a YouTuber, probably I have not. The name doesn't sound familiar to me. Well, that's nice of you, anonymous guy. I'm over here reading and not paying attention. I better not actually go down. That'd be 250,000 silver bill. Alright, it's just a green. But 33,000 for a green, that's not bad. Now that we grab this chest, we're gonna run. We're gonna run to the northeast exit. We'll save our sprint. Don't have to save our sprint anymore. Kuda Akumi ni. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, but the game is nice, but it can't do the camera angle. Understandable. This is not a game that, you know, everybody can enjoy. I don't believe, because everybody enjoys different type of games, like 3D games. Like if you think of it like Minecraft first person or third person, however you want to play the Minecraft game. Understandable. I mean, this is like the old time style like how Diablo, or when Diablo came famous, Diablo 1. Abdurrahman Wizi. Sorry if that's your name, right? Hello and welcome. Hey. This angle is kind of common, but again, not everybody likes this style, because right, not everybody grew up with this style. I'm excited, at least in my own personal opinion. I didn't have my Helion helmet on, so but you see how there's no bosses here. Somebody is literally coming down here and doing something very. I know I went the southeast. I should have actually went this way, because if I went this way, I could have checked to see if there's one chest over there. So now I know I checked this chest and this chest, but if I went this way, because this is just the exit, if you look right here, or should be the exit, but I guess there could be a boss here and a boss here. So I just checked these bosses, but there could technically be something here and here. I never really checked those ends on this northwest side, so I might as well go check it now. Oh, I didn't put on my Helion helmet. So that's not good, that's not good. And my kid just woke up. I'm gonna drink a potion right here. And we're gonna die. 250k loss right there. Shouldn't have risked that one. Plus there's no boss here. Alright, let's come down here. Oh, there was a chest right here. See, somebody literally just come down. Oh, there is a chest over there, though. Let's wear the Helion helmet. So I did renew premium with silver when it was 22,000. So you see right here, the price goes up right at the end of the month, and now it comes back down. But I count my losses and just keep going. It looks like there's someone else down here. Looks like they're wearing a nature staff type of thing. Let's see what their getup is. So I've done the Elder's Muisk. The thing about the Elder's Muisk is it is a good offhand. There's no doubt about it. I even leveled mine up all the way too. So if you come over here and I look at my offhand, I think we sure have it at 120 as well. So I attempted that one as well. We'll just go out, let him have it, not even bother him. It's a blue chest. We'll just check the southwest section and then I'll have to go and make sure to take care of my kid. So you see how even when high level gear, if you do this routine and you make a mistake, like even I have made a mistake, you lose all your profits. So I literally have already lost all my profits from today nearly. Now here we're going to go this section right here, because northeast section, because I found that it's kind of just a mirror of each other. They just reverse it. This one just reverse this way. Because if you'll see this way, and someone has already cleared this way. So literally this Monday morning, somebody else is doing exactly, kind of exactly what I'm doing here. Nothing, 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 nothing. And no bosses. We'll go down the southwest section. And then once we do this, I do have to go take care of my kid. I need to get him food, get him all ready. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Alright, no boss there. Literally, somebody is literally coming down here and doing this just before me. A draft aggro right here with the D key. Do you share the world with everybody? So no instance? You share the world with everybody. There are no instances here in Excited. Anybody can come down here at any time, as long as you're on the same server. So when the game first released back in 2017, we literally had people from China and other places coming in together, all on the same server. It was all one server. That was the whole idea. Alright, no chests, no bosses, not a single chest, not a single boss. We have the D key right here. There is nothing. We'll hit the A key out. So we scored one purple chest. If we go back to Mauer Gorge, we may be able to score at least another one or two more chests. But my kid's right here. So what I need to do is I need to mount back up. We're in the negative because I did go down once. Yeah, your feet are covered in a blanket. What do you mean you fold one? Go get a pillow.
No, I fold this. I fold.
These guys are worth it. I'm gonna stop and fight these guys real quick. Because they're worth a good amount of fame right here. For being how easy. You see how they fall down super easy? Time to effort. That was 19,000 fame for that glowy guy. Joshua May? Yes. In essence, like EVE Online, everybody in the same world. Yep, everybody in the same world. Okay, go get your computer too. Would you give your children play Albion Online when they grow up? I'll let them play whatever they want to play. I'm not gonna force them to play a certain game. If they find it enjoyable, sure. If they don't find it enjoyable and want to play something else, then that's up to them. My kid currently loves plumbing and toilets. And so he'll watch a show on YouTube. Well, he used to watch a show. I wish he kept watching that one. Now he watches some uneducated videos. But it used to be called Drain Addict. It's this guy in the UK, or I don't know exactly where he's from. He's somewhere far east. And he's got a UK type of accent. And he's a full-on plumber, and he goes in and he fixes storm drains, and he fixes everything and anything you can do with plumbing on the extreme level. He literally gets a camera and sticks a camera down, and I actually find it interesting. I sit there and I watch it with him, or used to. He doesn't watch that show anymore. I wish he did, because that was educational for me too. You watch what plumbers do. You actually get like a camera and stick a camera down the actual pipes to go see where the actual blockage is, and then go fix it. All right, let's go repair. Let's sell. Let's see how much damage we did here. 264,000 silver for going down once, which is again basically all the profits that I made today. But this is the learning experience, right? Because when you're trying to do something and you're trying to learn how to do these static dungeons, don't expect to come down and just to easily do it every time. Because the mob chains, if there's glowy mobs, if there's a whole bunch of different things in your way, or if you're just trying to do exploratory, and if you make the mistake and forget to put on your invisibility, even a potion's not going to save you. Even your healing jack is not going to, I mean, your Helion hood's not going to save you, or your undead cape. If it pops and you forget to wait for the cooldown, then you go down and you lose it all.
See you later.
You know your password. I taught you your password. There you go. Somewhat detailed, screw by screw. Yep. It's true. Click on the screen. Touch the screen. There you go. Oh, if there's... Let me fix your sound. There you go. Now you have sound. Let me fix this sound actually a little bit more. So I'm going to remote into his computer. There you go. So I do everything from my main computer, and I can remote control all the other computers in my house as needed. Just from my computer. All right, here we go. And then somebody once asked me how I'm able to see all the different screens. Well, because I have multiple monitors. And I'm literally playing this game in a smaller window on a big screen.
You to take a snack after you go to bed.
You don't want to get snacks after you go to bed. It will actually hurt your teeth.
Sorry.
You want to brush your teeth and then go to bed.
Did you eat them?
No, don't brush your teeth then eat. You eat and then you brush your teeth for dinner. Just like this morning, we're going to eat and then brush your teeth. Okay?
And don't eat too much.
Yeah, don't eat too much. It's not bad. It's good to eat a lot. Alright, no bosses. This is my work wars. This is literally coming closer to where I would assume that things would respawn.
I don't do that.
Not really. It's only been 35 minutes since I started streaming, so I went back and forth between both of them.
I told tooth fairy, or put it under your pillow if tooth fairy, or place it to a coin.
I don't understand a word you just said.
It'll place to a coin.
Oh, okay.
The tooth fairy will get it to a coin.
He's saying that if your tooth falls out and the tooth fairy comes, there's a boss there finally. And if you stick your tooth under your pillow, then the tooth fairy will give you a coin. That's what he's watching right now.
That's when and my teeth will break it.
Well, since they haven't touched the boss, I guess I'm gonna touch the boss now. So it's two people versus one. I know I'm standing in the damage. I'm just trying to out damage these guys. They may have gotten it. It's a green. I'll let them have the first chance at it. We'll go touch it now. It looks like I did out damage them. Just 25k. There's another boss back there. We're gonna go hunt that one. Well, didn't mean to use my cape there, but that's okay. Fight this guy real quick. I have no roast pork, so we'll eat one now. Hi, kid. When your teeth fall out, we will stick your tooth under your pillow, and the tooth fairy will come and give you a coin, okay?
Yeah.
And make sure you tell Daddy when your tooth falls out, okay?
Yeah.
I made the mistake when I was a kid not telling my parents. And that's when I discovered about tooth fairies.
I'll brush it now. And I brush my tooth like that. Then I'll go to bed and get my tooth under the pillow. And then
Hey, well, if you remember that, because you're not even close to your teeth falling out age yet.
and then I'll brush it with the toothpaste.
So again, said it said for Starfield I had to disable all additional screens.
I'll put it under my pillow.
I remember games like that. Sounds like an old game. If they force you, you have to disable your other screens just to play the game.
The tooth fairy
That and or Starfield's a new game, and maybe the way they just encoded it. Now the one downside right here is if they kill that wizard, because that wizard's in conjunction, so I'm going to start damaging that wizard because they may not know that. I'm actually going to kill the wizard first. So that's the good thing about knowing about this, is fighting the mobs that you know are linked to it. Now they may get this chest because I didn't damage the boss in full. We'll let them have first crack at it. Doesn't look like they got it. So that's the thing to be aware of, is you have to fight the boss and all the mobs next to the boss. So, it looks like I got that one, 161k. So now we're finally in the net positive. We haven't got my 2 purple average chests. We're gonna go out.
What's the snack you can go to bed and then
So, yes. But it is linked to 3 mobs. So the wizard and the 3 patrollers. The person that does the most damage to the last. And it's ads. They're asking me questions, so I'm answering them for them. So it's literally just like it is. So most damage to boss if last one standing. Or for this boss, 3 by to a standing wizard. I'm sorry, answering their questions. I could, but I'm not gonna stay right here unexcited. I'm actually gonna go the other way. So hopefully that makes sense. So even people on the stream. So it literally is the last mob that falls down. So if there's adjacent, so you know on like the middle one where there was an archer and there was the 2 wizards where you touch the chest. Even though you defeat the boss, if someone else and there's a wizard still standing and it's the last wizard standing, if you do more damage to the last mob standing, one of the wizards, then you get the chest, which is a dumb idea the way the coder made it, because it really should be the boss and not the last mob that falls is associated to the chest. But that's how they made it. There's a boss over there. I see the boss. We're going to come back and get it. Oh, thank you, Jackie. Yeah, if anybody asks a question, I always am willing to answer. I don't ever stretch people off. If it's knowledge that I know, I am more than willing to share with anybody and everybody. I'm not here to hoard any information. It's a game, right? The more information you learn, the better you become. And I've had so many people come in and steal chests from me. And that's how I've learned the hard way. I have come in and I'm fighting the boss, I defeat the boss, right? I spend the time on leaving the boss. And like this boss right here, I'll show you it. Yeah, this is a really, really dumb one that I've had people snipe from me. If you come over here and you say you fight this boss right here, you see these mice? I've done this where literally 1 mouse was left because I didn't touch the chest. I need to go invisible. It's gonna be too many. It's just gonna keep it. I don't know why I use an ability, but whatever. Okay. So if you don't defeat just one of the, like say you beat this boss and you leave 1 mouse that's associated to the chest and they defeat the mouse, they get the chest. That's why if you'll notice why I say when I touch the chest, you touch the chest to pull the mobs to you so you know which mobs are actually linked to the chest. So what I mean by here is you're fighting this mob right here, right? You're fighting the boss. And if I don't kill all the mobs that are linked to this chest, which is simply coming over here and touching this chest right here, see the mice? And you see how there's 1 mouse right over here in the top? That was the 1 mouse I didn't kill. And somebody came and killed the mouse, even though I defeated everything else. Like they literally came in and as I was fighting it, they waited and waited, and then they killed the mouse. And then they took the chest. Which is really, really dumb. It should be linked to the boss is what I believe the chest should be. But then they have to change the code, right? Because if you fight the boss and the last mob that falls down, that's when the chest unlocks. So it's literally only linked to the last mob that falls down is the one that gets the chest. Or shared depending on damage. Even the most damage to boss thing is bad. So it's shared damage. So it's not per person. I probably gave the wrong information to those team of people. It's shared for a group. So the group that does the most damage. So if you're in a party, you do more damage as a group shared for your team. So if both of them were damaged, because one of them was a healer, one of them was a damage dealer, if they were both damaged, they possibly could have out-damaged me together as a team. So it is shared for a group and teammates. We're not going to be able to go down because I did damage. That's normally why I don't attack. You don't normally want to attack when you're trying to go down a door. Because once you attack a mob, it doesn't allow you to exit until you finish the combat. But if you just walk past them without attacking, then you can go down without any problems. Now normally if I wasn't streaming and I wasn't trying to get as many chests as quickly as possible, I would just fight them and get... And right here, this is 213k. This one item. 213k. Which do drop quite often as you come down here. I know I missed that one item. We're not gonna ignore it. I don't like to leave back loot. That could possibly be a book. Now if it's just a lower item, then no big deal, but let's see if we can grab this little item here. Alright. Wasn't a book. Wasn't really worth going back for, but you know, you never know. Sometimes if you leave an item, I've seen people literally leave a 213k item, something like this, on the ground, just because they didn't loot the item. Now it's very uncommon, very rare for somebody to leave something like that. But I've had people do that. Just leave it in the loot because like, oh, just forget the loot and leave it. Undead forces are preparing to rally. This is actually the good time to see if we can get a better chest. But I do have to go soon. I only have about 14 minutes. I didn't put on my Helion helmet. Again, like a fool. Do some damage here. Some hit points back. The R key. You keep what you kill. That's from Riddick. Alright, no chest, no anything down here. We didn't get lucky, but we are kind of within. We haven't even reached 50 minutes on the stream, so. But I would assume that some of the things should start popping back. So this is where I would say where you can come over here and you can log out. You can literally log out right around. Here is a safe spot right here. This spot right here is semi-safe. There'll just be the boss that can spawn right here. And this is where I would say you could just log out. And when you log back in, you get ready for a boss. Now, I don't have that much inventory, but that's okay. This is where I can log out. So I do have to go. I have to go take care of my kid, make sure he gets food and everything else. So if you enjoyed this content, please feel free to smash the like button, help get this pushed out to other people. Sorry cutting this one short, but I can play when I can, play whenever I can. If you'd like, please feel free to leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. Especially tell me what you don't like. It's so I can learn from it and make better streams or better content. If you haven't already, please feel free to subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, that's okay as well. Come back once a week, once a month, check out what content I have, and or come back daily because I am streaming daily. Thank you also for being here, and you all have a wonderful rest of your day. You as well. I'm excited. I'll talk to you later.